The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The Golden State Warriors have their backs against the wall, down 3 games to none. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Dallas Mavericks. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Doncic. Williams is out there with Green. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Curry in a shooting guard. And for the Warriors, the athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Take a look at the Warriors. This series has gotten completely away from them now. Greg, they haven't played well. They look frustrated. They're all over the place.
They are, but they're also at home. And that's the one thing they can lean on to try and turn this thing around. I mean, it would be crazy to think that they could pull this off, but let's face it, Kev, they've got a long way to go.
Crazier things have happened. Now, Doncic following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. Jokic, it's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Dallas ball.
The Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Curry passes to Green. Here's Doncic. In close, he hits it.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts. That's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. We're going to make him work every assist out there. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick, Jokic, continuing to add to his legacy.
And Jokic drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Puts the move on. Nice D from Doncic.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, the range of Curry, limitless, like his brother Steph and even his dad Dale. I mean, those guys, the Currys, can light it up.
Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Over in the corner, Doncic. Floats one up. Curry with the rebound. Warriors trail by 7. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Curry. Scoreless thus far. 3-pointer. Trains it from beyond the arc.
This is how competitive Curry is. You got a great competitive spirit. You drain a three on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Wiggins against Green. Pass to Jokic. Back to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Green's got 5 points so far.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The shot by Curry, no good. Dallas leading by 7. Doncic outside. Pass to Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Outside Curry. There's a screen. Another miss by Curry.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's Green with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Gary Payton is checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Paul in for Stephen Curry. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Grant Williams. Exum comes in for Green. Hardaway's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Wiggins, still without a basket. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And when Wiggins moves the rock, it's a huge plus for the offense.
Outside Hardaway. No good on the triple. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 9-point game.
Well, that was a savvy move by the veteran Paul, ensuring he gets fouled while taking that shot.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
The first one falls.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so he hits both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. And Dallas again with the bucket.
You know, Jokic is so hard to guard in screen and rolls. He's versatile and unpredictable. 2 of his greatest strengths.
Pass to Kuminga. Shoots over Oubre. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Harden. Back to Oubre. Off target from 3-point range. Warriors trail by 9. Now here's Paul. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Dallas also making some changes. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Jokic. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardy. On defense, Dallas. Here's Paul. Rebounded by Holmes.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Back to Doncic. It's up a 3, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Doncic has got 5 now.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Paul. To the paint. Here's Looney, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Never know what Paul's going to do in these sets. I mean, he's so unpredictable and such a great floor general. I mean, he does a really good job of just picking defenses apart.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Great look, but off the mark. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Warriors trail by 10. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Chris Paul is out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Off on the layup. Paul outside. Green with a screen on Doncic. And the wide open shot from Paul. Good on the triple. Paul's got 5.
If he can find a look outside, Paul's going to take it. Don't expect him to hesitate if he gets that look.
With the step back, pass to Doncic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's Oubre. The Warriors pull it in. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And here is Paul. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Doncic with the block.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Justin Holiday's checked in for Kuminga. Williams, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Curry comes in for Exum. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Paul with the ball. He's got 5. On the wing, Holiday. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Doncic against Payton. And it's Doncic missing. Warriors trail by 7. Out to the right wing. Here's Paul. Williams with the block.
Williams typically in great position defensively, and at times he'll erase some shots. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Green with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Payton. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. And Curry has it in the corner. Over Holiday. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Al Paul, 5 points in the game. Outside, Payton. For the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Jackson Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Payton. Podziemski, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Chris Paul. Then for the Mavericks, Jokic comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Josh Green subbed in for Hardaway. Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Pass to Jokic. And here is Williams. And here is Doncic. Guarded by Curry. And the dunk by Doncic.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Curry passes to Green. Now Podziemski. Guarded by Curry. Podziemski's shot is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Curry passes to Green, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Mavericks. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Wiggins, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, what a strong finisher Wiggins is. Try to get physical with him, and he powers right through you.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, Andrew Wiggins.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
A decent free throw shooter is Wiggins, trying to become more than that, though, given how often he gets himself to the line.
Oubre kicks to Curry. Shoots over Curry. Curry's shot is off. Golden Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And it's Wiggins missing. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Oubre. Here's Williams. Here's Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Here's Wiggins. Jackson Davis finds Wiggins, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Curry with the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight. 40 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Podziemski. On its way from Curry for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Curry's got 5 points so far. Curry passes to Jokic. Now here's Oubre. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Count that one.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Curry looking around. Offline from the high post.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint. And if we can continue to do that, puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Dallas Mavericks.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler ball, hero ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. Because, in other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Shaq?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
Jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Here's Curry. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. You've got Josh Green. Jokic is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Curry in at the 2.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And here's Doncic from the arc. sinks the triple. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Curry with the three, and Curry pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
The line for two.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 5. Kuminga, screen on Doncic. This one for 3. Another miss by Curry. And so Green will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead early. No good on the 3. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Doncic with the block. And he gets it back. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Curry with the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's Podziemski. Outside, Kuminga. Looking to get back on track here. Curry getting it done inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Wiggins outside. Outside Curry. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Curry. A shot by Podziemski, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Curry with a wide open look. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
Huge night for Curry in a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Curry passes to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas again missing. The Warriors trail it. Floats it up for Kuminga. An emphatic LU jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And they take the lead. Wiggins has got 5. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Williams. Back to Doncic to stop the drought. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Green is checked in for Kuminga. Gary Payton comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And Paul subbed in for Curry. And Dallas with a change here too. Oubre is checked in for Josh Green. Here's Jackson Davis. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. The shot's good from Paul.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Doncic with a screen for Oubre. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. A fadeaway. And it's Wiggins missing.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Basket good. Oubre's got his first points of the night.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Wiggins up top. Paul outside. 5 to shoot. Green with a screen on Curry. And it's Wiggins missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Jokic. Oh, that's blocked. Payton passes to Green. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Mavericks have gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. Jokic with his screen on Paul. The 3 for Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Nice fluid motion off the catch there. I mean, Wiggins becoming a dangerous jump shooter.
Doncic dishes to Williams. In the corner, it's Oubre. Shot on the wing. Yes, that goes in. Oubre's got 4 points in the quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Poked away. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Payton with the screen for Green. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Warriors, Gary Payton, a second, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Mavericks making a change here. He doesn't get the second one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Hardaway kicks to Oubre. Jacks up a three. That one's not going to go. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Getting there. The ball's moving. Looks more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great.
Well, preaching how important it is, Greg, to take quality shots.
I mean, he doesn't want to settle for average shots. He wants his team to get in the habit of taking great shots.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Moses Moody is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Payton in at the 3, the small forward.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. Burks, he's checked in for the Warriors. Good on the second free throw.
Not an A+ trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Ball against Doncic. The tray. Paul can't get it to go. The Mavericks leading. Oubre passes to Hardaway. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Paul. Warriors shooting 40% from the field. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What a terrific finisher he is for an undersized player. Chris Paul doesn't let anything throw him off.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for him.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. A 2-point game. Nifty move. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Payton. Lays it up off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 4.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside, Green. And Burks now atop the key. Offline from the top of the key. Mavericks trailed by 4. Pass to Hardy. Hardaway with it. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Burks. He's guarded closely. To the middle. Here's Paul. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here's Doncic from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Burks finds Green. And here's Burks. Here's Looney. Out to Payton. Outside, Green. Payton with the screen for Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
And he makes the first.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Different look here for the Warriors. Trayce Jackson-Davis is checked in for Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Gary Payton. Podziemski, he's checked in for Burks. And it's Stephen Curry in for Paul. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Seth Curry comes in for Hardy.
And hadn't had great success at the line, but Green certainly works on his game from there.
Pass to Hardaway. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Curry diving in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Luka Doncic.
And the quickness and change of pace of Curry makes him tough to stop.
And that one misses.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Dallas also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Williams comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Josh Green subbed in for Hardaway. And he's good on the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Outside, Green. Back to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Now Podziemski. There's Kuminga. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Jokic with it to take the lead. Podziemski grabs the board. Fires from deep. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic outside. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Everything's within Curry's range.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Podziemski with it, guarded by Curry. Podziemski's shot is good. Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic outside. Lets it fly. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
Curry, a screen on Curry. Back to Curry. Curry gets it, keeps his balance, and finishes the play.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Here's Doncic. A special move before the shot. Doncic has got 23.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heel.
Curry can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Jokic. The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Curry driving the lane. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. We'll see if they try.
Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Older.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a plan. We executed. We're right in this thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
Thank you, David. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Wiggins finds Kuminga. Now Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Back to Podziemski. Pocket 6. The 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And the Mavericks with possession. They lead by 1.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Doncic. Good!
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Joker. Great game. They made it tough for you, but you stayed resilient as a team in crunch.
I mean, they always coming back. It's always a tough game against them. They're a really good basketball team. We had a really good lead. We kind of lost the focus, lost the energy. They used that really well, and they came back to the game. But we find a way to win the game in the end.
Whatever it takes, you got it done. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.